over to the other live that you see on my YouTube, and we'll get the conversation started. I see you guys. Thank you for joining. I'm going to end this one and we're going to go to the other live.
I might be eating a little snack while I'm on here with you.
That's fine. I have a sparkling water and some soda.
Keeping it raw and real.
Yes. Yes. I hate that the other line. Hey Moody, you're here. How you doing? How you
What's going
doing?
on?
Yes, I know we had a few people in the other one, but we're just gonna edit and bring all the descriptions to this live because for whatever reason, technology was not being my friend for the schedule live on the mobile, but it was allowing me to start it on the computer, but then I can't
Yeah.
do companion mode. So YouTube, we're gonna use,
It's the first one. We're working out. We're gonna work it
yeah,
out.
we're working on all the kinks. So thank you for joining. Guys, do not mind Mr. Santa Claus behind my head still. I I have not taken my decorations down. We might have Santa Claus with hearts on his cheeks.
Listen, y'all don't
By
even want to know
fall
what's going on
23rd.
behind me right now. So we just gonna
Man, we just gonna get started. So we're gonna introduce ourselves so that y'all know who we are. We both filmmakers, but you
right.
want to go first? Or you want me to go first? How you want to?
You
You
go
go first.
first. Yeah. Okay, I'll go first. Okay, I'll go first. Hey everyone. My name is Alicia. Go by Lacey, sometimes AG, just depends on the day, depends on the mood. I am a filmmaker. I am a visionary. A really amazing, really bigging myself up right now, but
You have to.
okay, clock that T.
Yes.
Been through a lot, seen a lot, and here to share my stories. Hopefully, I can inspire people. Met Charity, what was that, a year ago?
No, not even like September. We went to
September.
the Beauty and Black screening in Buckhead.
Yes, Beauty and Black screen in Buckhead, and the
Mhm.
vibes were there. And I hit her up in the DM. I'm like, look, sis, we gotta do something. And
Yes.
here we
Yes.
are. So definitely excited to be here, and I'm excited for this journey ahead with you. So yeah,
Yes.
hope that was enough.
No, that's fine. I think the conversation will reveal more about who we are
Absolutely.
in general. But hello, guys. I'm new to these YouTube streets still, but I'm Charity Mattis, also a filmmaker, um, aspiring content creator, and then a 9 to 5er as well. So I do a
Yes,
little
that
bit of
too.
everything.
Yes.
Yes, yes. We are millennials that have 15 jobs, but we
Hmm.
love it. But
Absolutely.
yes, I'm new to this YouTube streets. While you guys are on here, we're gonna ask a few times. Can you guys subscribe? I am
Yeah.
Charity in Motion, and Lacey is,
Yeah. This
well,
is
Alicia goes by.
life with Lacey. Life with
Yes,
Lacey. I appreciate
yes. So
it.
we're both up and coming YouTubers, and we're like, what's better than growing with a tribe?
For
So
sure.
we
For sure.
we have some other stuff coming down the pipeline later in the year, but we wanted to get on and just kind of talk about new year, new me. But no, ours is
Yes.
self love all 2026, and we're combining our page themes and names. So her series currently is Becoming Her, and then Charity in Motion is mine. So Becoming Her in Motion. So
Yes.
we're trying to work through this year and make sure that we're constantly becoming the best women
Amen.
while we're still moving forward at the end of the
Yes.
day. So
Absolutely. Yes. And
I'm
I
so
said,
happy for you
I'm
guys
so
to join.
excited. I'm excited. And we got 26 people in here. Shout out to y'all
Okay,
for watching.
yes. Can we get a
Hey.
couple hearts in the
Okay. Get some
building?
likes. We appreciate you
Yes.
guys. Yes.
The
And
more you guys like, the more people will see this and it will help to push this conversation forward. Also,
absolutely.
we're talking to all of you guys, so interact in the chat for sure,
Please
because
do.
the more interaction that you guys give us, the more we can answer questions, or we're really sitting here today to build our vision board together. And I don't know if you've ever done a vision board, but in the vision boards I've done in the past, everything
Oh.
happened on there. So jealous. I'm 14. Do you have tips to look like you? Oh, thank
Thank you so.
you.
I'm gonna say my tip would be to keep going. If somebody tries to play in your face, no stress. We not dealing with it. We not settling. So that's how we stay young. No settling,
Yes.
okay?
And the only wrinkles you're gonna get is a big smile.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Invest
There's
in
no
yourself for
frowning over
sure.
here. Like Lacey was saying, you want me to say Alicia or Lacey?
Lacey. We can go with
As Lacey
Lacey.
was saying,
Yeah.
um, life is gonna life. At 14, a lot of the things that I've already been
Man.
through, transparent, I'm 35. So half of where you were is where I'm at now. And a lot of the things that has happened over these last couple years, I never would have imagined at 14. So just stay graceful, keep pushing, do you always. And I would say, again, don't let nobody make you frown. Smile through it all.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. Love yourself, learn to love yourself because we all are here. We all are here for our own purpose. And, yeah, don't let nobody
Yeah,
stop you from shining at all.
exactly. And I see the comments coming in. This is very new to me with
Hmm.
the different things. In our comments, can you please be positive right now?
Absolutely.
We're talking about how to make 2026 pop, and some things I see on there right now is not gonna work. So definitely refrain from that. Um, and then someone said, "I'm a bigger girl. I feel so fat. People keep calling me fat." To let them don't let it phase you. You know, as long as you're healthy and doing what you have to do to remain healthy internally, everything will fall into place. Like, I've never
Absolutely.
been skinny. And even if someone has called me fat or bigger or whatever the case may be, like, it never stopped anything. So
Yeah. Yeah.
definitely just stay
Confidence is
healthy.
key.
Yes.
Confidence is key no matter what size. I've been small and big, and I'll
Hmm.
say that each time you got to stay confident and own your body. You know what I mean? So keep
Hmm.
shining, keep shining.
Yeah.
You're here for a
And
reason, girl.
exactly. And everybody's size is not going to be what the typical society size. So do with that as you may and just push forward. But you look like, oh, thank you. I just slicked it up because the bush is a little old. So I just slicked it in a little rubber band. But today we are working to set our intentions for 2026. Again, it's self. Sorry, someone called me. It's not just the typical self love and everything. Yes, we will talk about some affirmations, but just growing in all areas of your life. So that's yourself, your love life, your career, your day to day, whatever it is that you are working on, just loving yourself through it all. So
Absolutely.
I found a post. I will pull it
Okay.
up. So far, how has your year been? So, Lacey, how's your year been so far? It's been, how many days in are we now?
I
We're
know,
9 days
right?
in.
I feel like it's like we've been in it for a little bit. There's a lot going on in the world, so it feels a little bit longer than it should. But
Yeah.
I say for me, last year was insane. So I had a
Hmm.
lot to learn last year unexpectedly. But
Hmm.
this year feels like a renew. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? It feels like life is restarting.
Hmm.
What we talk about offline, and it's just kind of
Yes.
having to go through some hurdles and
Hmm.
becoming her. That's why I literally attached to that name, becoming her, and this theme of becoming her, because so many women are going through changes, men, whoever,
Hmm.
went through a lot last year and can relate. And I'm seeing a lot of people who are, just aligning with that energy of just transformation. And so it
Hmm.
just feels like I'm walking into the transformation right now. Yeah. What about you, love?
Yeah, I think this year feels different. And we say that a lot, but this
Mhm.
genuinely feels different because I think for a long time I've been laying down foundation
Yeah.
and what I want to do. So I moved to Atlanta to pursue film, but I never wanted to be like a starving artist. So I always kept some type of 9 to 5, a retail job or something like that.
Mhm.
But I always kept film in the forefront. And I always worked on projects and different creative things. So I think this year, all the foundations I've laid is going to start to build on top of.
Absolutely.
And I'm very excited to see what happens. Personally, things have happened. Like last year, I lost two family members. Things with my film didn't take off the way we thought. So I've had to kind of recalibrate a couple times, where this year I think the foundations that I've laid across every board is going to
Absolutely.
be able to build up, and I'm going to be able to reap the fruits of my labor.
Absolutely.
And I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
I think I feel more calm. Like I don't feel super hyped up. I feel in a more calm space. And I think what's helped me too is doing things like this that I've never done before.
Hmm.
I don't know. I like to talk, but I'm so scared of going live. I'm so
Yeah.
scared of
Being
random people seeing
up close
me.
and personal.
Yeah,
Right?
like I'm sitting here with a little wrinkled shirt and we just
Hmm.
talking, but it's I don't know, it just feels different. I feel at ease. I feel comfortable. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm gonna let the stress just roll off my shoulders.
Mm.
Like one song that keeps coming up in my head is it's a gospel song, but take back what the devil
Oh
stole from me,
yeah.
and I rejoice
Yes.
today that I
If I
shall
recover it
recover.
all.
Yes, so
Yes.
that is the vibe for the year. Like
Yes. Absolutely.
grateful. Like I can't put it any other way but just grateful for making it to 2026. 9 days
I
into
feel
the
that.
year, and we're here now getting to talk about what we want to see in the future. And of course, you can't
Absolutely.
control what's going to happen, but you talked about manifesting in our conversation the other day.
Hmm.
Just putting it out there is going to help you get it sooner or faster.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And just believing it, trusting it.
Hmm.
And like you said, it feels like a new year.
Hmm.
Like, losing my job last year, having to
Hmm.
give up my apartment, having to move back in with my parents. Like, it was so tasking. And then losing a relationship and all the
Hmm.
things. And now I'm like, okay, I feel like God had to remove everything out of that space for me so I can step into
Hmm.
this new space. And
Hmm.
I feel a lot of patience. I thought I knew patience, but I feel
Hmm.
very patient because
Hmm.
it's almost like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Like
what's
it's gonna
happening.
work out for
It's gonna
you
work out.
regardless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think too, like you get things taken away from you so that you can get back to your foundation, being
Yeah.
around family or just being alone in a sense so that you can
Mm-hmm.
make
That's right.
sense of everything. So I definitely agree that
Yeah.
this year is different. I did see something. Let me actually pull it
And
up
we
while we're
eating
talking
snacks
about
on
it.
here, y'all. So we keeping it real,
Yes,
real.
you heard me crack the it matches. I didn't even mean to do that, but like pull out your snacks, pull out your
Mhm.
notebook. Let's take notes, guys.
Relax. Sit back and relax.
But I saw something where they're like, with numerology, 2026 means something.
Mm.
2026 year
Oh, it's a year. Is it because I
means
know last year was the year of the snake. This year is supposed to be the year of like
the
it's
fire horse.
like abundance, kind of like in a sense. It means
Yeah,
abundance.
yeah. And kind of like taking charge. But they saying that the numerology 2026 is a powerful universal year one
Mm.
because what is it? Signaling a major global reset,
Come on.
a fresh 9 year cycle, and time for bold new beginnings, innovation, leadership, and self discovery after
Wow.
the complexities of 2025. So this is the year for you to initiate projects, embrace individuality, take
Mm-hmm.
charge, and manifest
Mm-hmm.
personal and collective rebirth, encouraging action over hesitation to build a new future. So I
Mm.
think a big jump with that is talking about something without the action, constantly saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do
Yep.
this, I'm gonna do this, and you never do it.
Yep.
So I think
Discipline.
2026, yes, the discipline behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I will say I started writing in a journal and a couple days ago I just didn't.
Yep.
But the discipline of me just getting up and saying, okay, let me write what I want to see in that day and what did I like about the day after it was over was big for me. Like I have so many started incomplete journals that I can
Yes.
count.
I
So,
know. Well, that's what this is a shameless, I don't know if it's a shameless plug, but this is my
no,
becoming her journal. So
I
if you
love
all would like
it.
a copy, It's the link is in the bio, so you begin
Yes.
manifesting all of your desires.
We will put the link in the description. We will
Yeah,
transfer our old description to this description. The link will be there.
absolutely.
What is it? Follow. I keep wanting to say "Becoming Her" is your page, but is
Life with Lacey Green. Life with Lacey
Life with
Green.
Lacey Green will also be
Life with
listed as a
Lacey. Jesus.
Life with Lacey. It
Yes.
is Life with Lacey.
Life with
We're still
Lacey.
new to YouTube, so we're trying to
We
remember our
trying to figure
name.
this out, y'all.
You know, it's like in preschool when they try to teach you how to write your name,
Right.
and you know
And we
that we're there. We
the
know who we are.
right. The training wheels is still on, but we're gonna take them off soon.
Exactly. But no, definitely cop her book. This sounds very
Um,
like YouTube. Cop her book, link in
Copperwood, color
bio.
copy. You know.
Get you a copy, manifest your 2026, set your
Yes.
intentions, set your goals.
Yes.
But
And we in the gym.
I did go walk on the treadmill yesterday. I didn't
I
do
went this
anything today.
morning because of you when you inspired me to go. I said, I'm going this morning. And I have these new nachos I'm about to put you on real quick. So they are nachos. I love nachos, right?
Mhm.
So what you do is you get the Quest chips,
Those
right?
are
A little
good.
ground turkey
Uh-huh.
and a little jalapeno.
A little walking taco.
Listen,
Why you talking
it's so
about
good.
protein? I'm sipping soda, but
Yes.
yeah, tomorrow we'll be back. I'm actually tomorrow. I meant to ask you were you
Where you
interested in
go? I
going,
know we're gonna do that offline.
but I'm going to a Soka fitness class. Shout out to my sis Shayna. It's tomorrow at 11. Okay, if you're in the Atlanta area, pull up to the Soka fitness class. It's at 11. I have I'll send what you have something to do tomorrow. I should have
10:15.
told you.
I got an appointment at 10:15. Does she do it every weekend?
I think she's getting started to do it every weekend. But
Okay.
definitely another shameless plug, pull up on my sis. She'll have you
I need
ready.
that. I need to be there.
Carnival body. We trying to get there.
Yes.
But yes, so definitely working out, staying healthy. I know we had the comments earlier about being a bigger person. It's not just about getting slim trim, but also about just being healthy. I'm
Yeah.
30 something. I'm not as young as I used to be where it was like boom, flat stomach. I never had a flat, but it was flatter. Uh,
Yeah.
legs
We in our
trim,
30s,
we didn't have to wear shapewear back. We were millennial college kids. I was in college,
Yeah.
08 to 12. You were in college
Oh
around the
seven
same time.
to oh
I
yeah.
got you. Yes. So that was back in the day. We was wearing the heels. We were at the parties all night standing in the heels. So that was quad workouts. Plus,
Hmm.
we was more active. So and we were
We was
dancing.
outside.
We
We were actually
really
outside.
outside. And we East Coast girls, so we was really outside. So
And we
it's a good.
danced. They don't dance. The kids don't dance no more.
Mm-mm. I went out with the old heads the other day, and when I tell you, I ain't danced like that in the club in a minute.
Okay.
So
The old heads be
just
getting down.
and they don't care. They're gonna have a good time
Hmm.
while they're
Yep.
doing it. But for today,
Yes. Let's get into it.
we're gonna get into it. So I don't know if you guys have scissors, papers, tape. We decided that it didn't make sense for us to try to be on live and doing vision boards and conversation. But I followed this page. It's an artist, Ariana Paint. Remember the lady that be going up the steps every year? And like
Oh
she got the little
yeah,
stuff. So I think this is that page. Her page is let me log in on my Instagram on the computer. She'd had like a vision board post this year. And
yeah.
I had
Okay.
already sent to you like, hey, let's do a vision board on live. Let's see what that's like. But then I came across her post and I thought it was super interesting and like just verbally talk about it. I think saying it, see, you can still do one later, but just verbally
Mm-mm. Too bad you
saying
couldn't
it.
share your screen on here. You know what I mean?
I think I can. I
Oh
know I
wow.
can from the computer. Let's see.
Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe. We appreciate it.
Yes, and please like this post so that it can get out to more in the masses. Share it
Absolutely.
to your people while we're still on live. I am so sorry about the other one, but we're gonna be ready the next time. I don't see the feature on the
See
phone.
if I can share to some folks.
Yeah, it's not showing is not showing the share screen option here.
Oh, it's all good.
But her page, if you do, is AARONYA_paints with two S's. She had a self love all 2026 is where we got that from. But she has a digital planner that she also advertises.
Mm.
But what I liked about it was each slide on the post. First, it started with a love letter to a future self. I think we're going to wait and do that a little later.
Mm-hmm.
But it also had the actual area where you could put a vision board. So this is,
Mm.
of course, in a traditional vision board where you can go in and put your little photos of what you visually want out of life. And then the next slide was 4 little sticky notes for monthly affirmations.
Okay. Hey, Alexis. How you doing?
Hello, Alexis. How you doing? How's your
What?
nephew?
Oh.
She has a little we're dog moms.
Oh.
She has a poodle, a mini poodle, and I have the big crazy
The big
poodle. If
dog.
y'all,
Yeah.
yes, if y'all seen the vlogs, Puff be with me. He a real road dog.
Where is he?
But he's laying down. We're not gonna trigger him because then he doesn't know how to stop barking.
Period.
So
Period.
I think if we look at the vision board one, it says insert some images. So, and I found another one that I sent to you. Let me find it. It was on CapCut. I mean, not CapCut,
I have to say I love
Canva. On
Canva.
Canva, what
Okay.
I love is they have so many different digital ways to do your vision board
Mm-hmm.
where you could just search images or upload images and place it onto your Canva. And that way, with that, it's a digital one that you could save to your background of your screen. You
Okay.
could print it if you have a printer. I don't know many people with printers, but you could print
Right,
it,
right,
plaster it up. Because the goal of vision boards is to put it somewhere that you're going to see every day.
right.
So, along with manifesting, speaking it into existence, writing it, plastering it, you also want to see it so you don't forget about your
That's
plan.
right. Motivation, daily motivation, for
Daily
sure.
motivation, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the board that I saw on Canva, I think will be really good because it breaks it down to categories. So we have wealth goal, health goal, love, family, career, spirituality, knowledge, and then general notes. And then from there, we can just say what we
I
like.
love. Yeah, I love that.
So I'll just start from the top with wealth.
Okay.
So for me,
Yes.
with my biggest goal this year is to not get to the end of the year and feel like I don't have any money. Like I said, I have
Mm-hmm.
a 9 to 5 job that I do, and then I'm also a filmmaker. And it always seems like the end of the year, the money is funny. You're getting the same check, but then by the end of the year, even if you
Yeah.
haven't holiday shopped, by the end of the year, it seems like you're not having as
It's like
much
where all
money as
that
you
money
normally
go?
would.
It's like
Where
where
did the
all that
money
money go?
go?
And then the little things start to add up too.
Those little Klarnas start
Oh,
to
hey
add up.
Jamie. That's my sister, y'all.
Like all of the Klarnas add up from middle of the year when you were doing your summer
Mhm.
vacations. Um
Them afterpays. But
Afterpay, those random subscriptions to stuff like you
yep.
signed up and you think you're gonna go every month. I think
Hmm.
my wealth goal this year is to use my money wisely. It has always been the goal, but I never follow through with it in the sense of feeling like, oh, I have a couple $100 here. I could just splurge on something when that's
Yeah,
not the intention of the extra money, is to actually save. So I want to set myself up this year to be able to actually have money to put to the side, even if it's just $20.
that's
That
right.
adds up
Yep.
because we swipe it. Oh, it's just $20. It's just $20.
Hmm.
That adds up on the bad side of things, but then it also can add up great if you're saving it. And then also to invest my money into things that can make me money later.
Yeah,
So, one of the things
absolutely.
I got last year, I bought the DJI gimbal for my phone. So, I told myself if I utilize this to make content later, I'll invest in like the Osmo Pocket, or they have
Hmm.
a new Extra Muse that'll make me easier to actually get content and I'm not
Right.
clogging up my phone. So I think I'm gonna invest in saving, but also invest in things that could eventually make me money on the side. So those are
Absolutely.
my wealth goals.
Absolutely. For me, I would say, the goal is to be financially free. You know what
Hmm.
I mean? And so I want to learn, I want to invest more time and learn how money really works.
Hmm.
Investing, all the things. Like I'll start it and then I won't like fully dive into it the way it's supposed to be. Cause like we can work a 9 to 5, but do I
Hmm.
want to do that for the rest of my life? No, absolutely not. But
Right.
finding ways to create income that is, that you can make in your sleep. You know what I mean?
Yes.
How does this money game really work? So I think I want to spend more time investing in like whether it's a course, whether it's classes, whether it's meeting with a financial advisor, just like learning how
Hmm.
to really hone in on this thing, this
Hmm.
game that we have out here. So yeah, if that
Making
makes
the money
sense.
work for you,
Right. Making it work
basically.
for me. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
I
I
don't want to
think
answer to
too,
anybody. You know what I mean?
that is the ultimate goal. Like, what
Yep.
did JC say? I'm not a businessman, I'm a
That's
businessman.
right.
So I'm
That's
definitely trying to
right.
get
Period.
there. Yes. Like, it is crazy because I feel like my mom was here all December and she just kept saying, yeah, how can we get this money by tomorrow? And she kept saying, like, I love that you like to do stuff with your friends, but like, you need to start saying no sometimes.
That's
And
it.
I did that pretty good last year. It was a few times where I couldn't make it to certain events and I was okay with it, but then you still have that sense of FOMO, the fear of missing out, and you're like, dang, like I should have been there. Oh, I know this was fun. Why didn't I do it? All of those things. So
Right.
I'm definitely trying to find the balance of saving and finding the things that make the most sense to go out to. Like I think you were saying,
Absolutely.
I'm not going to nothing if it ain't gonna make me no money. And
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel the
Yes.
same. Like
Yeah.
that social butterfly phase is not far gone, but it's not like the main thing that I want
Yeah.
anymore.
And I think also too, just getting older, you
Hmm.
start to like really put things in perspective like, okay, we got to get it together. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And we
yeah.
get sometimes so comfortable, but the reality is that, you got to make sure you're set up for life because
Hmm.
when you hit them, them 70s, 80s, you like, okay, how am I going, I
Yeah,
don't want
you
to be
want to have
working at
something to
this.
show for it. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of our mentality sometimes comes from, I'm trying to edit and put the thumbnail with the Christmas.
Do that,
I
girl.
feel like a lot of times we were taught like, oh, it'll come back with spin a check and get it right back.
Hmm.
We can't think like that anymore.
Right.
Like a lot of us are in the creative field where we don't get 401ks or we
Hmm.
don't get we're way far gone from the pensions and all of that,
Yeah.
but we're not getting that money later down the line.
Yeah.
And not to like say black people don't get certain things, but we didn't come from the same upbringing as
Yeah.
some of our counterparts
Yeah.
where they're set up
Yeah. We
before
wasn't born
birth.
with a silver spoon, baby.
I wish, man, that silver spoon would be.
Okay.
So I
We trying to figure it
definitely,
out.
as we go, and I think a lot of times we talk about how school should have financial classes, but just like when we were in school can't teach you everything. You still got to learn certain stuff at home.
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
think using what you know you don't know and finding the tools to actually learn it
Yeah.
and want to learn it. And I think for me, you get so comfortable in different things that you have going on in life that you're just like, it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can't continue to live like that. So for me, my wealth goal is to get money and not think about getting it. Like it's
Ah,
just gonna come to me.
yes. I love that. I love that.
So that's my biggest thing. I'm changing the thumbnail. So when people get on here, they know it's us.
Okay. Let it be
um,
known.
Cause guys, this is a learning curve for me. I think that also comes with wealth as well. Just
Hmm.
being able to get out there and learn something new. That's skills.
Yeah.
We talk about how to get money and make money and keep it, but it's also attaining new skills so that when it comes, you can maintain it.
Yeah. And that's important too. And
Hmm.
share, and also, like, a lot of us don't, some of us have kids, some of us don't have kids, but
Hmm.
you also got to be like, I think a lot of our age group is like stuck between the analog and digital era, right? So we're still trying
Mhm.
to catch up. And I don't know what the statistic is, but there are not a lot of us having kids right now.
Mhm.
So, we got to prepare just in case. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Just in case. You got to
Yeah.
have a way to keep ourselves safe. So, and
Right.
protect it,
Because the
you
way
know.
everything is gone, like nothing is set in stone anymore. Like
Mhm.
you always knew that if you had a job, you knew you were set up, but now it's not the
Right.
case. So
Exactly.
that is definitely the biggest for the wealth. I'm trying to find the page. Here it is. I have too many tabs open. So the next one for the vision board is health goals. I
Mhm.
don't know why I got horse, but health goals. So I'll let you go first on this one.
Man. So, I can tell you my story who's watching. So I've battled up and down with my weight since being a kid. So for
Mhm.
me, last year was it took a toll on me. Just all the things that I had lost last year,
Mhm.
kind of gave up until I decided to take charge of my life again. So I lost 30 pounds, and still losing.
That's
um
good.
Went up a little bit, went down a little bit, and it's part of the
Mhm.
journey. But I think my goal for me is to increase my discipline. That's a big thing for me. It's being consistent and disciplined within
Mhm.
my weight loss journey, because it is so easy to get tempted, and you can't be eating that rice and chicken, but fried
Mhm.
chicken, but it tastes so good. But for me, it's like I got to really just do it for me, because
Mhm.
I used to get motivated by what's coming up next, my
Mhm.
birthday, the trips, instead of really
Yep.
just losing it for me. And so I want to get to a space that I want to lose the weight for me. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So,
And to get to the point where you can still enjoy the,
mhm.
not saying healthy food isn't good, but just to be able to enjoy the things that
Yeah.
you like and
Yep.
not feel guilty about it.
Hmm.
And I don't know why when you said like eating different things, I thought about that video when the dude was like, it's the seasonings. The
It's
seasonings
the
is
same.
too good.
Man.
And certain stuff is, I think that's a good segue too, because I travel, you travel for work as well,
Hmm.
and you can be on such a good trajectory
Till
at
you get on those
home.
work trips.
And you get on those work trips and you have a card with not unlimited funds, but you can have a card with a
Yep.
set amount for each day that you're allowed to spend, of course.
Hmm.
And on those trips, you're like, hmm, I've been wanting to try this restaurant, or that looks good. I never order
So
appetizers
tempting.
when I'm on my own personal, me and my friends. I get on a work trip and it's like, yes, I'll take an appetizer and a cocktail. And it's like, what is going
Right.
on?
Right. Actually,
So
let me get two appetizers. Right.
yeah. So I think
They messed up
health,
giving me a company card. Look.
man, I need to
Sniper.
come right. Look for the guys, make sure you guys are subscribing to our YouTube
Yes,
because we would
subscribe.
love to be able to get a company car for our own company.
Okay.
The
Period.
future is here. But yes, I definitely think health goals for me is, for the travel portion, is the discipline.
Hmm.
I know what to do when I'm home. If I'm home, our calls are normally around 10 in the morning, which is amazing. I'm able to get up, go to the gym, eat breakfast, get everything done, and get on a call when I'm at home. Or finish the calls around 2 in the afternoon and then go to the gym midday. It's not a whole lot of hoopla. You're good.
Right.
It's something about being on the road where I have to be at care center sometimes at 7:30 in the morning. You heard me just say normally I don't
Hmm.
have to be on calls to 10. So it's also retraining my body to get up at 5 a.m. or whatever the case may be
Yes.
and turn around and have to still hurry up and get ready and get to work and be blossomed and ready to talk to people all day. So
Absolutely. Yeah,
the
and
discipline is
matter of fact,
different.
sis, let me show you this. This is what I've been
Mhm.
taking in the morning. This
Oh.
is just, I don't know if I should be showing this one here, but it's a amino energy.
Mhm.
So I this has been helping me get up early in the morning. I know with cortisol levels, I am not a doctor, y'all. So let me just start by saying that.
Yes, yes.
But I think what you with like caffeine and certain things in the morning, it can raise your cortisol. But that's like this has like electrolytes. It's like
Mhm.
natural caffeine. So I
Is
do
it
this
kind
in
of
the
like
morning. It
the
doesn't give you.
burn powder?
It doesn't burn. So it's
Okay.
like natural. It's called amino acids, amino energy, and it helps with
Hmm.
like it's like it doesn't, sometimes you get those pre-workouts and you feel like the jitters.
Hmm.
This
You feel
doesn't do
crazy.
that.
Okay.
You literally feel like you wake. I mean, it's good for me, but and I
Okay.
drink a lot of caffeine, but which I need to slow down on. But
But it's good as long as you're not putting all that sugars and creams and stuff.
yeah,
It's okay to
yeah,
have it.
yeah.
So
But it's real
definitely send me
good.
the link to that.
Yeah, yeah. I might even send you a little sample.
Yes, yes. Because I was
But
doing the one Oxy Shred
mm,
and
I tried that one.
it was fine, but then it was one day that I felt like
Mhm.
I worked to my heart's desire, and I
Yes.
still felt like I was shaky. And I was like, "This is
Mm-hmm.
not normal." Like I do drink coffee, but it's not normal to feel
Feel
weird.
like
Like I
that.
don't do energy drinks,
Yeah.
so I think I don't drink Red Bull. The Celsius gets me shaky, and all of
Mm,
those. So I'll try it, especially because it's more on the natural side. But
yes. Yeah.
that is what scares me with those. And I have a coworker
Absolutely.
midway through the day, he's like, "Let me go get a Celsius." He'll drink
Those
it, and
Celsius,
I'm looking
they're
like,
supposed to be bad for you, the Celsius.
mm,
Supposedly, like, and I started getting heart palpitations when I was younger, so I gotta be careful a little bit. But
mhm.
supposedly they're really bad for your heart.
And it feels
Mm-hmm.
like you can't bring yourself down.
Yep.
And I didn't like that feeling. So I think I've always been on that natural, like, all right. My other thing was I would do a double shot espresso with a whipped cream on top.
Okay, that's nice.
And
It's a little
I'll actually
bougie.
shoot it
Okay.
at, I'll go to the Dunkin'.
Okay. The Dunkin'.
I'll go to the Dun. So
Right.
I'll literally like take that shot of espresso and then the chaser would be the whipped cream. And I
Mm-hmm.
would get in that gym and I'm like, yes, let's go. But
Yes. Yeah.
I definitely
Going to bed
need.
early helps too.
Yeah, so I'm old lady. Even as a kid, the latest I'll stay up just because is maybe 11. And even then,
Okay.
I'm sitting on the couch doom scrolling. That's also a whole
That's the
less
worst.
screen time, but doom scrolling and just look. And I'll look like, oh my god, it's almost midnight. Let me go to sleep. And I've
Mm-hmm.
been tired that whole time. I'm sleepy now. Okay, that's my grandma
Oh, we
for
boring you,
y'all.
girl. We boring you.
Nah,
I'm
it's
sorry, I'm
it's
just
past her
playing.
bedtime. She be ready to go to bed at like bedtime early. She go to bed at like 6.
Listen, I'm in the bed by like 8:30 so that I can get up at 6 because I've been trying to go to the gym early. And I did like twice this week, but I want
Mhm.
to I want to go a little harder. We're gonna get there. We're gonna
We
get
gonna get
there.
there. We gonna. Hey, girl, you up? I'd
She said,
rather
no,
do
not
it in
like
the
that.
morning, more
What's
so 8 to 8:30. Okay, I'll give
Yes,
you
that's a
that.
good time. And then you can, well, you said doom scrolling. You could doom scroll for a little bit. So you at
Once
least get in the bed.
have you gotten to the point in your 30s now where you're like, I can't have I've always been a TV sleeper. Now it's too much. I can't
No, I gotta turn it
focus.
off. I need
I
black, pitch
turn it off.
black. And it's
Oh,
bad because I'm on my phone on TikTok or YouTube
so
scrolling.
the glow.
So,
You
I
know what
don't.
I've started doing on YouTube? They have these different videos, and I
Mhm.
know it's an AI voice, but they read scriptures and they say affirmations, and I go to sleep. Doom scroll will have you up. Yeah,
Mhm.
it'll have you up till
Till
10.
10. Right.
And I'm over here talking about 11 is the latest. She said 10.
Yeah. That sound like me. I'll be doing like I'm in the bed by like 8:30, 9 o'clock, so I can just relax and just look at it, whatever, and I just allow myself to fall asleep. But the worst thing
Mhm.
ever, I kid y'all not, I went on live while I was asleep on TikTok.
Uh,
And I don't know what happened. I don't know if I joined somebody's live. All I know was I woke up and I was on live and I exited out so quickly. It was the most embarrassing thing ever. I was like, what is going on? So
that is
don't go on
funny.
TikTok when you're sleepy.
And I just got into TikTok recently. I always was Instagram, Facebook, all the traditional
Mhm.
ones.
Right.
But TikTok, I give 'em a little 1, 2 laugh and I go to sleep. Sidebar to the sidebar. I just saw this video. I just saw this video the other day, and it was like, where do black people get these little sayings like, let me do my little 1, 2.
Where do we get those from?
What's another one? Be like, let me do my little 1, 2.
Yeah.
Let me do my little,
Little
like a little
mm-mm.
random word, my little,
Yeah.
and we
Right.
know, universally, we
Yes.
know
Where do we
exactly.
get that from?
I don't know. it's a playbook for every Black parent. They start saying it at a certain age. We repeat it, the cycle continues.
There was another one on the Shade Room. This girl was saying, "Oh my gosh, if y'all know what I'm talking about," she said, "We always sitting up here doing something." She said, "Why is Black people always sitting up here doing something? You got me sitting up here doing." It's like, why do we have the? But I love us
She said,
regardless.
mind you, they really
Mind
sat up
you,
here. They really sat up here. Da, da, da,
yeah.
da, da. Mine is da 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 da
Mind you is
da.
meaning we about to get some tea.
Right. I don't know. I'd be like da 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 da. Uh, what else do I be saying, Alexis? Alexis, no. I be just talking. It flows. But I think health, we're pretty much just looking at like if it was a photo for the first two we've done, if you were laying out your poster board for a vision board and it was a photo to put for wealth and a photo to put for health, what photos would describe that right now?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. What'd
So
you say?
like, okay, so like you do vision boards and you'll have a picture of a ring and a cake signaling, I don't know,
Oh,
you
okay,
proposed
okay.
to. So what would your picture be for wealth and what would your picture be for health?
For wealth, man. I don't. You know what? For wealth, it would be a picture of. Dang, that's a good question. For health, it would be an AI picture of me looking skinny. No, I'm just. No, for health, it would be a heart
Hmm.
because I feel like the heart for me is the big theme of 2025. Got to have a
Overall.
overall, and then for wealth, it would probably be a picture of me smiling. Honestly,
Mm, that'd be good. Because I think too, when you think about, you said for wealth to be smiling or health smiling.
wealth would be a picture of me smiling because I feel like with wealth is freedom.
The
You know what I
financial
mean?
freedom. Yeah.
Financial freedom, and then for health, it would be a picture of a heart because that's like
Hmm.
a healthy spirit, healthy body,
Mm.
healthy mental, all of that,
Hmm.
and it relates back to my heart.
That's so good. I
Love.
was gonna say something like, for my wealth.
I'm getting too deep. Let me know if I'm getting
No,
too
no,
deep.
no, you good. My wealth was about to be the picture like this with the money stack.
Okay.
And then, but no, with your heart, I was gonna say too, health is, I think we talked a lot about the physical part of it, but also your internal. So the heart makes sense. I think for health, I would put a picture, and I know this is controversial,
Mhm.
but Dr. Carrie, the pastor's wife, in that dress, the dress with the she real curvy. I'm gonna send you the picture in your
Okay.
text.
Okay. I probably do know it. I'm just can't think of it right now. Dr. Carey.
She had that black and lace sheer dress, but it was
Oh, just
nude under.
recently.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that would be my health because everything like physical body
Yes.
T, right?
Right,
And
right.
then health. I know you put the smile for your wealth. My smile would be for health because it'd be like just in genuine,
I
like
love that.
internal, you're happy. Like,
Hmm.
I'm not saying I'm not happy, but I'm just saying, like, it's like, yay, joy, everything is working out how it's
Working
supposed to
out.
work out, that type of vibe.
Yeah. I love
Um,
that.
and also a smile for wealth because where we going? We
Okay.
get the money.
Taking flights. Hello.
Yes, yes. So those are the first two categories. Next is love.
Mm.
Where's
Uh,
I'm a double fist. Water and fire.
Ooh, this is gonna be deep. I hope I don't cry.
What's tea?
So what should we say? What should we say? What are we looking for
Um,
love in 2026?
I think it's I can go first because I think you did health first. So for me, for
Okay.
love,
Okay.
because they do have a family, so it's not even love amongst all of everything. I
Hmm.
think this love is like love, like
Yes.
come here, baby. What's
Right.
this? How
Right.
you doing? So I think my love would be Okay, I'm gonna do a photo. So my photo would be, think about back in the like 50s, they would do the hi mommy.
Aw. Hello.
So I think mine would be the picture like in the 50s of like a drive-in movie. And
Oh,
like you see like just
classic.
like dating, like just more dates. Like it's one thing to be like dating someone, but like to feel like I'm actually getting to do stuff on a regular. I always say I feel
Mm,
like I went on more dates in high school with no money than I do as an
okay.
adult. So like I
Them
think
high
that
school
would
days
be,
was way better, honestly.
it
Wait,
was
these.
very spontaneous after school. Where we going? We
Yeah.
just downtown. And then I know in DC it was just always a museum you could walk through for free. So you're getting culture and
Mhm.
bonding. Um if I could also describe love category, you know, the love languages.
Mm,
Mine of course will be, I think, words of affirmation. And this is not my personal ones, but I think for this year, like the words of affirmation, because I think I'm about to
yeah,
try to do a lot more things than I've ever done before. Quality time.
yeah.
So the dates, traveling, random Saturdays, you just sitting around cooking. And then I think the other one, I said acts of service,
What
just
are
getting
I
help.
know the 5 are acts of service, quality time.
I'm gonna pull it up.
I think quality time, acts of service, and
Love
then
languages. So the five love languages are,
I know it's
why is it not opening? Okay. So the five love languages are words of affirmation, quality
that's right.
time, acts of service, receiving gifts, and physical touch. So for
Okay.
this year, it would be for me words. Why I said it in order, and excuse me, didn't even realize it. So words of affirmation, quality time, and acts of service. Honorable mention, receiving gifts. But
Oh,
I think those top three, just because when you're about to take on a whole lot of new stuff, you want to feel like you're getting supported outside of just like knowing that you're getting supported, but like actually feeling it. And like,
yeah.
okay, you've been super busy on the road with work or planning these projects. Let's go do something to unwind your mind
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Yes. Absolutely. Um, I think for me, have you ever seen a notebook? Has anyone ever seen a notebook in here?
I've never
It's-
fully watched it. I
Oh
need
my
to watch it. I
gosh.
need to watch it.
That scene where oh, I forgot her name, the blonde girl, where he comes back for her and her face, I would literally have that as my picture. I want to feel
Mhm.
like so on like I went through a lot of hurt last year. So for
Mhm.
me, um I would say hurt and betrayal last year.
Mm.
So for me, um, I want the feeling of what God has for me. I want it to come
Mhm.
unexpectedly because I'm not looking right now. I would love for God to just show me how good it can get. And so that
Mhm.
picture that of her like, what is this? I want
Mm.
that feeling when it comes to love. As
In a
far as
good, what is this?
in a
Like,
good way, like I did
mhm.
not expect this is like so unexpected. What is this feeling? I didn't think I could ever be here
Mm.
again. Ooh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cry. Why am I getting emotional? Hold on. Um,
Let it rain and
right,
clear it
clear it
out.
out, clear it out. Hold on. But for as far as my love language, what I hope for 2026 is number one. It's definitely quality time and words of affirmation. Those go hand in hand for me.
Mhm.
Because words of affirmation also kind of, for me, it's like a little bit of reassurance. I think it's
Yeah.
important for that. And then quality time. The last person I was with tortured me with keeping their time away from me, if that makes sense. So
And
for me,
manipulating
that
how they wanted to spend
manipulation,
it.
how they
Yeah.
wanted to spend time. So for me, somebody who wants to spend unconditional, there is no time limit. It's just like I need to be around you, that feeling. Um, and then also, I mean, gifts are cool. I want to get to a point where I can gift myself. You know what I mean? But thank you. I appreciate the gesture. You
That's
know what I
where the
mean?
wealth goes. is gonna
That's the
roll in.
wealth. Right, right.
Hmm.
Um, then what was the other one? Acts of service?
Yeah, acts of service.
I think
You
I'm
said
missing.
words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts, and
Oh,
physical
physical
touch.
touch. Definitely a little physical touch. We gonna need that. It's been a little while. We gonna need that. So we might put them on. I'm just gonna keep it real,
And you
y'all.
won. You love.
We need a little physical touch over here because it's been, you know.
Right.
Um, so just keeping it real. Um, for sure, those are like my top three, and then acts of service. Yes, I appreciate that. So
Hmm. We
yeah,
always need
I
a
want to
little
be
help.
like involved. Like I want to be really involved with somebody again, but I'm just not looking for it. But if it happens,
Hmm. You're
then
open
thank you
to
God.
it.
I'm open to it.
Like, what do you think has happened to make you more open to it? Like, I guess when things end and you're not expecting it to end, it kind
Hmm.
of hits you. But then when you kind of relieve yourself of the hurt, like, what do you think has had you say, okay, I'm ready?
I don't know yet. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think I am. I think I'm saying it, but I don't feel it yet, to be honest
Mm-hmm.
with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you deal with trauma from a person who really just like if y'all ever been through like a toxic manipulative person, it can take a toll on your mental space. And so you
Mm-hmm.
start to like not want to be with people because you like, do I can't even trust it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will say I'm taking a chance on myself to trust myself to say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it's like I'm building up again,
Mm-hmm.
building to say, hey, it's okay. You know what I mean? And then you also have moments of being human, like you miss the trauma. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
You're like,
Because when it's too good, it's kind of like, this is boring.
yeah, and you
Why is
start to be
every
like,
why
dang,
you
what's
don't disagree with me? Like,
period? And then you start to say, hey, was it that bad? Or hey, I miss that person a little bit. And then you have to start really like, okay,
mhm.
now okay, let me get into my self-love bag a little bit more because that's not it,
Yeah.
So
It's almost like
um
when the Mercury retrogrades come back around and they say your past comes back. And
yep.
those are your tests again, like we talked about. That's
Mm-hmm.
another test for you to be like, okay, am I going to fall into this same cycle, or am I going to use this as a lesson and an opportunity to not do it again?
And yep, that's yep. What about you?
I think it's weird. Also, thanks y'all for just joining.
Yes.
Like the live. We gotta chime that in a little bit.
I know.
But I think for me, because I have been talking to someone, and I think I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like, I think I've dealt with people in the long haul and it never went anywhere. So I think that's my fear of like, dang, am I doing this again?
Mm-hmm.
But then on the other side of it is like also giving your time to get to know people and not going on somebody else's schedule
Yeah.
and not somebody else's expectations of what they want for you. But it's like, what do you want for yourself? And
Mm-hmm.
then also when you feel like things aren't working, chucking the deuces and being
Never
okay with
settle it.
it. And then, just pushing forward. But I think I just want that spark, that fun. Like I'm always doing something like, oh yeah, we're going to the ballet. We're going not necessarily the ballet, but I just want to feel like I know that every other week, it don't have to be every week, but every other week we got something going on.
Yep.
And I just wanna have that type of fun. Like I'm young, I'm vibrant. Like
Yes. You
I,
want a best
I,
friend.
I ain't supposed to be
Right.
in the house.
Absolutely. It's like we want a best we want I think at this age too, I think I don't know if you can relate, but just wanting that like a real companion. Not
Mm,
just we just playing around and like, no, what we doing this for real. We're gonna build this thing up. You know what
mhm.
I mean? We partners in this, like a real
Yep,
partner,
yep. A true partnership where I do feel like I always get to the point where I could talk about anything, but then
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you want to be able to, when you really need it, be able to really, hey,
Yep.
how
Exactly.
you doing?
Right. Exactly.
So
Yep.
I think with love this year, I just want to. I feel like I've let go of the expectations a long time ago, but
Mm-hmm.
I think now it's not being so not loose with it, but like setting the expectations and not feeling like if they budge, you gotta keep going. I don't know. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those
Yeah.
like weird, like I'm having a good time with what I'm going through, but at the same time, like you do want to see
To
that
move
upward
forward.
progression. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to move
So
up. You want to move
yeah,
up.
yeah.
And it gets scary too as you get older because it's like, you have to have the confidence to be like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out and it's okay. But for me, it took me a while to get there. But at one point, it was just like, oh my God, I gotta hurry up. Like, what do you mean I gotta stick with this person despite all of the chaos? But
Hmm.
just because I'm like, I gotta get the family, the things and all the things, but
It's like I'm at this age. I do still feel like that. Like I'm 35. At some point,
mhm,
I do need to have a kid. At some point, because I really do want a kid. Mommy, I probably never told you this because my mother's on this live, guys. So me saying mommy is not weird. But like during the pandemic, I had this obsession with watching all of these like pregnancy videos, like the whole like the day they get having a baby, and I really
mhm,
do want a kid. It's like this is so beautiful.
right.
And then at one point I started just looking at a lot of those marriage videos, like not necessarily the big weddings, but the people doing the pretty courthouse weddings and then doing like a whole lot of travel after. Like I've always
Mhm.
envisioned myself having like that wedding with all of your friends from college and your
Yes, the big
childhood
party.
and your family. I want it to be lit, but I've also said, dang, with the money situation, it might just be easier to do a really nice photo shoot courthouse with all your close people and then do a big party later.
Yeah. And I think a lot
Because
of us too are in that space because we don't want to struggle. We want to make sure we are set up. So everything is
mhm.
pushed back a little bit because um where are you on TikTok? Um
Not just now.
everything was pushed back for us as far as like wanting to get to that space in life where you are stable and everything gets put
Mhm,
on hold. But reality is, it's like, okay, but then again, I got to start really locking in because
mhm.
so it's just like, well, then that means I got to fund it. You know what I mean? So,
And when people like, "Oh, 10,000 is not that much." I'm like,
shh, dude, that should be a meme. Dude,
right.
take a
One of the
screenshot,
ones with the
y'all.
glasses.
Okay. Take that screenshot, y'all.
Oh, do it again, do it again.
Ready?
Uh-huh. Got
Because
it.
we're,
I mean, when your bonus check come, but then you need that for other stuff and
listen,
$10,000.
10,000 is, I can do a lot
But
with
then when the
10,000.
grand scheme of things, when you think about it, that is cheap.
It is. It is. I mean, honestly, you could do a lot with it, but it doesn't last long. You
Mm-mm.
know,
So it's like for one day, all these people to eat. I do want that function. I want it to be a function. I
I
want it to
want it
be
to be
talked about.
lit.
And I know it's more than just the event. But if we're gonna do it, we need to do it right. But then I
Yes.
also I'm like, dang, we can go travel. But then you want those memories with your family because we know people not gonna be here forever.
Yeah.
So
How much do you think is is it too much for a wedding? Like, what is too much to spend for a wedding,
mm.
or what is too little?
Okay, too little. And I be seeing some beautiful stuff. But when they say like $1,500, it's like
Yeah, that's a
I don't
courthouse.
want to go cheap. Like I don't want to go cheap. That's like less than my rent, you know?
Yeah.
Um, and I know money shouldn't denote like beauty, but
Mm-hmm.
to get the good stuff, quality.
Right.
I
Right.
think too much is when it's somebody's salary.
Yeah. I think you should be in a comfortable space with where you are. Like, don't go overboard where you're in like debt after your wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. But if you can afford to come through on a white horse and all the things, like, go ahead, knock yourself
If
out.
you got it,
If you got
flaunt it, boy, I know you want it. Well, let's turn around you.
it.
Like, ooh. I did go to a very, 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 very beautiful wedding. One of our family friends in Virginia, she's in her mid 50s. Oh no. I think she's in her early 60s, and then he's like a little older, like maybe late 60s,
Hmm.
70s. They got married, and this was like somebody she had a crush on her whole life. They always would
That's
rekindle,
beautiful.
and
They
they
must be.
decided she's retired, he's retired, they're married now. She came into the reception, it was at like a barn. I'm gonna send you the video, like a barnyard situation.
Oh
And she
God.
came down horse and carriage, and it was like they got it though. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
must be
And it's in a
nice.
small town where the price of the small town is not gonna be the price in Atlanta.
Right, 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 right.
Or and I feel like honestly the best bet is to do a trip, like a destination,
Destinate. Those
because
are nice.
literally everybody is paying to be there. The resort
Mhm.
amount they paying is their food. You
Yeah,
literally are gonna pay for the little rinky-dink decorations that they do that you don't want when it's
right.
all said and done. So
If you
that
could,
might
if you could have a destination, though, where you gonna be?
be ooh. Not me like ooh. So my bucket list, I also want to think about people being able to get there.
Okay, that's
So
true. Logistics.
yeah, so top is Zanzibar, super pretty.
Ooh,
That's
that
Zanzibar. My
sounds
top
expensive.
place. I know Zanzibar. I love. I really want to go there. Ghana, like different places in Africa.
Uh-huh.
But the real list. Okay, an island that is on my list.
Okay.
Barbados.
Okay.
They're also super expensive. Like out of all
Yeah.
other islands. If it was like the typical islands that people go to,
Hmm.
Jamaica. And then
Right. That would be a vibe.
another kind of far-fetched island that's a little cheaper, smaller, like a Grenada. Like the places that people don't think about on a regular that
Okay.
a lot of people haven't been to. So when they go, they're also getting an experience as well.
Hmm.
And we could plan like pre-wedding, not do too much because you don't want nobody get hurt, hair messed up.
Right,
But
right.
after the wedding, do like a big excursion, then another like a boat party, all inclusive. Like I want it to be a vibe. I want everybody to feel like
I
catered
like
to.
that.
But y'all still putting y'all money into it. I'm not paying for it
Yes.
straight out.
Yes. So that
Yeah.
definitely, now the destination weddings is my cousin, he got married in Destin, Florida, and that alone was enough for people. It was, even though it's
Mhm.
Destin, Florida, for him it felt like a destination because it was just like on the beach and it was beautiful. But then a
And
friend of
it's
mine,
not cheap
it's
there.
not cheap. A friend of mine, she got married in, well, her cousin got married in Italy, but she was
Mm.
married to a basketball player, so she could get there. So everybody was just like, "Who's coming to Italy?" with
Yeah.
But I low key think I would get married in New Orleans. I know that sounds so offline,
Ooh,
but I love the second line. Okay, this is
that's
for
nice,
this is some tea. I have a weakness for New Orleans men.
baby.
Listen, honey, the accent, I'm cool. I'm
Yes.
great.
We should get that as a drop, sidebar to the sidebar.
Mm,
Mid conversations, be like, hit the button, baby.
baby, I
That
like
would be that would be
it.
cute. That would be
I
cute.
like it. I
We'll
would.
talk about that later, guys. But no, New Orleans would be
Yes.
pretty. It's very picturesque.
The second
Food would be
line,
on point.
yes. Give me a
That's
bean
a
dip
good
too.
one.
I love New
And it
Orleans.
depending on where people live in the States, that's still far for them. Like I
Hmm.
think a destination could be going up North Georgia. I mean, not necessarily, but yeah, that is a
Yeah.
destination for your people that are coming, slash, it's not your metro area where you're
Right.
right there. So
And then my other pick. Now I don't think I would do it. I don't think I would do a destination, but I. So y'all remember It Takes Two?
yes, the Mary Kay and
Mary Kate and
Ashley.
Ashley.
Yeah,
So the New York wedding, the New York style wedding.
that's pretty.
I think that'd be kind of dope.
That would be the big kind of cathedral
Yeah.
church, the
Taxis,
music.
people like, yo, move out the way. Like
You
all of
look
that.
good though.
Right. Right. We running on the subway. Everybody's going to the subway to the
That would be
next
a
spot.
photo
What?
shoot. And then a slice and a soda in your
Yes. So the
hand.
goal is to have the reception, and everybody has to hop on the subway to go to the reception, to have the wedding, the ceremony, and everybody got to get on the subway to go to the reception.
Now, the interwebs, if we see anybody with this, we know you took this.
Don't take that. Don't say
Don't
my
take the idea. Lacey Gray said it first.
Uh-huh. That's period.
She said it first. And again, while you guys are in the live, I see we have one strong Buffalo soldier with us
Thank
right
you. We
now.
appreciate you.
Like, blow up the likes. We
Come
have
on
4
now.
likes. Like us. Like us. Subscribe to us. At the
Subscribe,
end of this live, I'm
comments.
gonna connect Lacey's YouTube page. Subscribe to us. Get to know us.
Yes,
Blow us
baby.
up. We got some things coming down the pipeline individually for our pages. individually for the lives,
We going up.
collaboratively. It's a
We
lot
going
coming
up.
up.
We going up.
2026 is the place to be. Be there or be
And I
square.
threw this hat on y'all because I'm getting my hair done on Sunday, so that's probably looking a little crazy, but
Yeah. I was like, let me put a little color on my face. So I threw a little, the glotion. I put that on. And I
uh-huh.
put a little bit of the foundation and a little blush. I'm like, let me.
Mm-hmm. They're right. Brighten up a little bit. Let me.
I don't walk around with a sports bra and sweat and leggings all day. So it's
Okay.
like,
Here.
and I threw on a wrinkled shirt. I didn't realize how wrinkled it was, but we here.
This is like
We are here.
the job when you on your job calls and you literally have a cute shirt on and I have pajama pants on. TMI. But that's
Uh-huh.
just how it is. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
sometimes I be having on shirts like this.
Yeah.
If it's a real bad day and I can get a hat on my head, I have a hat on and we be just on there talking.
Shh. But you know what's crazy? I was on a call yesterday. Somebody forgot to turn off their mic. And
And was talking.
he said, I can't curse on here, but he basically said, why do they have me on this call? And on a corporate call, and people were like, yo, your camera's on. I mean your
Your
audio's on.
audio.
Turn you mute yourself.
Was
Mute.
it a
Somebody was like,
client?
mute, 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 mute. Huh?
Was it a client?
It was a no, it was an actual worker. So it was one of our sponsors for an event. I was like, it was
Tell
so
me how you
embarrassing.
really feel. But I mean, stuff like that helps you to see, like,
People real.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, this does feel like a Zoom. But I think that's a good segue to our next category.
Yes.
Well, the next one is family, but we could skip to career. What are your vision boards for your career?
Ooh, we want to get these movies out. I have so many visions, and then I'm really considering. I know I talked to you about this offline, but getting back into acting.
Hmm.
Um, I've been this acting was my first passion,
Hmm.
and I've done a lot of projects like independent stuff and a lot of background, fun stuff, but I'm thinking about hopping back in it, you know what I mean? And see how it,
Yes.
where it takes. And I have so many actor friends, people on Stars and BET and people just all around me. And I'm just like, maybe this is like God's telling me, go ahead, because, go ahead and get back into it. And then one of
Hmm.
my mentors who she's a big time film writer, she was just like, have you thought about acting in your own stuff? And I was just like,
That would be love.
no, I haven't thought about it, but for sure for career, it's just to keep again being disciplined and being consistent and being
Hmm.
fearless. That's gonna be my
Yeah.
my thing. So
Ooh, maybe that's your theme for the year. Be
fear,
fearless.
be fearless, becoming her and being fearless. I like it.
That might be like the next series. They say doing series on YouTube kind
Oh,
of helps. So you have your becoming her where you're talking about your lifestyle and
oh yeah.
more like health and mental and all
Hmm.
of that. And then your be fearless could show maybe vlogs or series of you trying new stuff.
I like that.
I think that'd be
I like
cool.
that. I like that.
I think that'd be cool. I think my career goals for my 9 to 5, I'll start with them
Hmm.
and get them out the way. For the 9 to 5, I think my biggest goal is to put myself out there in the sense of I don't want to take on too many projects and be like stressed because I do love the work life balance at my job.
Hmm.
But I did it last year and I forgot, but I joined the culture crew. So with my department, we
Oh, that's
have the
good.
culture crew. So they help with the summits, planning like fun activities for us to do. We're all remote in a sense, but when we have those big go lives and a lot of people are there, we would be the ones to plan the fun stuff. So I'm a part of the culture crew, like
I
the
love
birthday shout
that.
outs and all of those things. So that's new. I guess I can knock that off my little checklist for work. Um, Also, just kind of taking more initiative at work so that I can get into maybe a more, how could I say, a more non-travel role. I love traveling. My content on my page kind of focuses on me being on the road, but finding a way where I can have a little bit more balance and being home because it does a
Absolutely.
lot to you. Traveling leisurely and then traveling for work is different. But
Absolutely.
I am very appreciative of my job. Let's speak that into existence as
Absolutely. Thank you. Cause
well.
what?
Man, the way the life in the world is going, I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's my like 9 to 5 career goals, but my vision board picture, I could see myself, it's kind of like I don't know what, like a Buddhist type thing where you see that person like this with all the different hands.
Okay.
Like I kind of can see myself career wise tackling more creative things. So one, content. Never in my life thought I would be making content on the internet. And I don't want to be the typical, knock on wood, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but I don't want to feel like I'm just like, hi guys, let me show you what I purchased. I don't want to be
Hmm.
that. I want to be able to document and show my life documentary style.
I love
People
that.
get to know me and we go from there on one side of it. But I also am using this creative outlet for me to express myself and also build my portfolio without feeling like I'm on a film project. And then the last two, my film Spice It Up. We're gonna go into production.
That.
This spring we did our campaign last year. We were pretty successful, so we're ramping that up soon. And then also Loudmouth Love Podcast is coming back. And it's gonna be different. So I'm definitely excited for that as well. So career goals, I think I'm gonna be booked and busy, but
Yes.
having a good time doing it. So
Absolutely. Hi, Felicia.
hey, Wilberforce family. And that's another connection that me and Lacey have. She said her
That was
grandma went to
crazy.
Wilberforce. Like we met
Yes.
at an event. We just was like, let's. She reached out to me and was like, let's connect. And literally found out that we have Wilberforce connections. So my
Yes. My
mom also went to
grandmother.
Wilberforce. Yeah.
Grandmother, 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 grandmother.
Yeah. So I'm just like, this
Yes.
is cool.
Yes.
So these certain connections are always meant to be. You never know where you'll get those. And I think that's another thing to add. Being wealthy, when we were talking about doing stuff that makes you money, getting into these events that are
Hmm.
going to help me connect to people that we can build together and make money together. And I know a lot of
Absolutely.
times people look at creative stuff as, oh, you're just doing this, or oh, you're just doing that. It may look easy from the outside, but you have to understand you have to work with people that you enjoy to be around,
For
that
sure.
have similar visions or know how to collaborate. And I also feel like just want to be creative and not just kind of like sticking to trends. You gotta think
Yep.
out the box. So
Yeah. And easy
that's
to work
another
with.
creative.
Easy. You said easy
Easy.
to work. You did say that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Good spirits, people. Good spirited people for sure.
Yes,
Because it's
yes.
not a lot out here.
Because a lot of times it can be difficult if you're or daunting if we want to use our words, to work with people that are very talented but may not be the easiest. So
Yeah.
definitely that's on the top of my career goal with all of it. Harmonious work environments.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yes. Love that.
So yes, so the next vision board section we have family.
Hmm.
So
As far as family, I'm gonna take that as, I can take it a couple of different ways. So for
mhm,
me, I definitely want to have a family. I'm 36. Hello.
mhm,
And I know the door is knocking. So we we gotta get on that. But my immediate family for sure.
mhm,
Like I want to continue to have a strong relationship with my family, which
mhm,
we ride or dies, but for health. I think it's just more just wanting their for my parents and my sister, like
mhm.
everybody to just be protected, have good health. And I always say as I get older, like I pray for my future kids' health too. Like whoever they
Mhm,
are, whatever those kids
mhm.
are, I pray for their health. And I really don't know how to like tie that into like what family should be. But as far as a picture, I'm just gonna put a picture of a pregnant belly. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
what we hope for soon.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely we just talked about that too. The family, wanting to have a healthy family
Mm-hmm.
and not just doing something because of an age.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely want to build my own family, to have my own traditions, but also like on the other side, like my immediate family, I do want to make sure that we're coming together. It's a little bit more harmonious. It's a lot of you until you're older, you don't realize how much friction goes on in your family.
Yeah.
And I think my goal this year is to actually they talk a lot about the what is it, like generational curses, and I
Mhm.
never paid attention to little. I always thought it was like, oh, they just like that because they like that, but now it's more, no, like it's deeper
Yeah.
than just passing it off as that's their personality, or oh, they've always been like that.
Right.
And I think I'm ready now to tackle those things. And of
Mm.
course, you can't push other people, but I think me being away helps me mentally to not like take on everything that the family got going on. But on
Right.
the other side,
Mhm.
I want us to talk about it because it's never going to get resolved if you don't talk about it. And I
Absolutely.
think my photo for that would be just maybe a holiday, like gathering a family
Mm.
vacation where everybody comes
Yeah.
together. Because they say when your grandparent pass or the matriarch of the family dies, like nobody comes together,
Yeah.
and that literally has been the case. So I
Yeah.
definitely want to feel that old school family vibe where we all together laughing. Even
Yes.
if it's an argument, it still feels good
It feels good.
versus
Yeah.
an argument and then you never talk to that person for some years. So
Absolutely. And I
that's
have
my vision for the year.
to correct myself because I said a pregnant belly, but I want a pregnant belly with me and my spouse's hands on it. If
Mm,
that makes sense. That's my picture, my vision
yeah,
for
yeah,
2026. So yeah.
that's good. I think family when you're in your 30s hit different because it's like,
You value it differently.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes.
For sure.
We have two more sections of our
Yes,
vision
and make
board.
sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate you for joining the live.
And share it with your family and
Yeah,
friends.
share it, share it,
And
share
feel
it.
free as we talk about our different sections of the vision board to chime in and put what your vision is during that time. Like for your family, what do you want to see? Don't be shy. We're a family
That's
here.
right. That's right.
Next is spirituality. And I think that could be taken in so many different ways depending
Hmm.
on what your beliefs are. But what do you think?
For spirituality, I mean, I for sure want to, build my relationship with God, but also
Mhm,
um, my spiritual walk has been up and down, just being
mhm,
transparent. And I am, you know, I want to be in a space where nothing can break my spirit, if that makes sense.
mhm,
My spirit has been tested a lot last year, and I look forward to overcoming because I'm still going through the tests, kind of,
mhm,
and get to a space where I'm spiritually strong inwardly as well. You know
mhm,
what I mean?
mhm.
So my picture for that would just be um, I love a Black Panther. I know that sounds like off top,
Mm,
but it's something about the spirit of a Black Panther that just screams fearlessness, it screams strength, it screams resilience.
mhm.
So want to continue to embody that.
And when you think about how that animal has been used in two different instances,
Hmm.
it gives that. So you don't even have to
Yes.
explain yourself in the sense of like it sounds weird. It makes sense. Like you
Yeah.
want to be fearless in your faith to know that at the end of the day, whatever's for you is going to be for you, is
Yep.
going to happen. It's going to take a little bit of fight and push, but it's
Hmm.
going to happen the way it's supposed to. So that
Absolutely.
totally makes sense.
I appreciate
Totally makes sense.
it.
I think for me with spirituality, last year I did pretty good. I hadn't been going to church a lot
Hmm.
just because I've always worked retail and I worked on the weekends, so I had to go to work during those times. So just trying to make time for myself to just go, or if I don't go, watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Or just joining different groups that is the focus, but they also do positive things outside of just I don't want to say like Bible thumping, but like I want to
Hmm.
be around people that like are good people but also embody what they're pushing to everyone. I think a
Yeah.
lot of times people are like, oh, you have to do this if you're not this and that and the other, but they don't embody what they're preaching. So
Mhm.
I think for me, spirituality is just continue to be a good person because
Yep.
I've noticed like last year was hard. I had a lot of different things to happen in my social
Mhm.
circles, but it
Yeah.
always came back around and I was kind of vindicated on a lot of things when it was made to seem that I am I the drama?
Mhm.
It was never really me. It was always something that people were going through on their own that I had nothing to do with. But you know, you get put as the scapegoat or you get put as the person to blame because you're charismatic, because you're always out there. And it's easy to be like, oh, well, she's loud and bubbly. It was her. And it's
Yeah.
that's not the case. So I think for me, every time I've had situations where it wasn't looking to go good,
Mhm.
I remained the same. I showed up,
You give grace.
gave grace, and when I
Mhm.
showed up and did whatever I had to do, I was always it was always proven that it wasn't me.
Yep. That will do it. Because when
Mhm.
you well, I think I was told last year, um, there's no way you're this nice, by someone I
Mm.
was dating. And it made me start to question, like, am I doing too much? But then I realized I was doing too much because you didn't deserve it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I start to understand energies, people's energy, and like, no need, not needing to prove myself. And so,
Mhm.
um, I think like even though all of that happened, I still showed up with love,
Yeah.
and the blessing still poured. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I think a lot of times when you match fire with fire, you get a catastrophe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes just letting it simmer and I have a mouth with me too. I know I do. And it's only but so much you can give grace. So I think it's having that balance because you still got to stand up for yourself.
Mhm.
So a lot of times when things were happening, it was easy for me to just be like, well, you did this and that's and the other, and pull everything that you know out your backpack and be like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." But
Mhm.
that's not always the best way to handle things.
Yeah.
Sometimes you do I had a lot of I would say seasoned people in my life that would tell me, hey, let it happen. Sit back and watch.
Mhm.
Don't say nothing. And the more I didn't say anything, I noticed.
If everything reveals itself too.
Mhm.
Somebody told me, be careful who you rub elbows with because they'll try to take your life from you. In a sense where you can somebody can do you dirty and they are almost wanting to you to level with them at that level, that low
Mhm.
frequency, low vibrational. And what you're doing is you're lowering yourself where that the tables will turn. So you don't allow this person to come in and do the things and get you to a point where you are not behaving as yourself and you are starting to remove your own blessings. So
Mhm.
let them be who they want to be. Let them
Mhm.
destroy their blessings, their journey,
And their
whatever,
reputation.
and their reputation. And
Mhm.
you're going to stay who you are,
Mhm.
stay positive, and just let people do what they're going to do because they're going to do it
Mhm.
anyway. There's no
Yep.
need, you know.
And I think that's the biggest thing that I could have taken from last year was just letting people let them be themselves and reveal themselves. Because
Mhm.
I don't put on the facade. This charity is charity everywhere she go. At
Right.
work, when I was a student, in my social groups, this is me. I don't
Yeah.
sugarcoat. I don't have a cut card. That sorry. In DC, we be like, I ain't got no cut card. Meaning like I don't stop. Like it's either
Yeah.
this or that. And I don't even
Mhm.
know if that's the best way to describe it, but it's like, yeah, I don't have no cut card. Like I don't stop. So I had to learn, let them show who they are.
Mhm.
Because it was people that were showing themselves that were at a level that everybody saw them. But when you talk to them outside of that and you knew how
Mhm.
they operated, you started to be like, oh no, this really not them. And I
Yeah.
think that's what also made me push back and fall back because I knew the outside of the facade, I knew the
Yeah.
conversation.
And a woman's intuition is the strongest thing on this planet.
Hmm.
I could tell you that I had the same sort of situation where I knew something was off and I
Hmm.
questioned the person about it. And they were like, no, you wrong, and da, and I'm like, okay, it's going to reveal itself. I took a step back. I kid you not. I'm on Twitter, and it revealed itself. And
Mm-hmm.
so essentially, this person went on their own. They went on a trip with somebody they shouldn't have been on a trip with,
Mm-hmm.
and was out doing a thing, and it revealed himself because what happened is
You getting
somebody,
too excited, you posting, you showing.
yeah, no, somebody, a friend of theirs, mutual friend of theirs, said, "Hey, so and so, how was the trip?" and tag both of them in. And I was like, that's the person I asked you about. And you said it wasn't that person. So you could see. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, this is why I know. I you
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? I be knowing. I be knowing.
Mine was different. So one of my situations, it was a person that when I was like in between jobs or whatever a couple years ago, hired me to do certain like a gig. Did it, was gracious, thank you. I don't know what else I need to say besides thank you. But when we're in our certain mutual settings, that does not mean everything you say I have to then agree with. So that created the
Mhm.
friction because hey, that's not how that goes. I'm calling it out when I guess they felt like I helped you. You have to always be up under me, and that's not
Mhm.
about to happen.
No,
So
no.
I later found out that in a conversation with some other mutual people, the person was like, "Yeah, F Charity after I done did this, that, and the other for her." And I said, "Wow, it's funny that you F Charity this, that, and the other, where I thanked you more than I probably needed to during the process,
Wow.
after the process."
Because people want you to
So
be like, they want you to just, it's like, it's gratification. Like, what is it? Is it gratification? Where you just
they
be
want you
like,
to be on their nuts.
yeah, pretty much in a nutshell, right?
In a nutshell,
In
they
a
want you to hang up.
nutshell. Come on. It's
Yeah,
like,
so I think that your discernment from what you believe in, what you are meditating on is going to help you get through everything like it has in the past.
thank
Like
you. Thank you, sis. I
I
appreciate
think
that.
this year is, again, it's the foundation year. Everything you laid is going to come to fruition.
Mhm. And
And
I think
that's on every
also,
layer.
yep. And I think also when I see it, there is no more just kind of letting it be or letting it go, like ignoring the red flags. I did a
Mhm.
lot of that, let it just ignoring. And it's
Mhm.
like, nope, I see it, it's done. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So no more,
Mhm.
no second chances on that. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Especially if it don't make me feel good.
Right. Exactly.
And then the last part of the vision board, and then we can do like a letter to our future self. But the
Okay.
last one is knowledge. Like, would visual aid? I mean, I don't even know how to describe this one, but like, if I was to put a picture for knowledge,
Mm,
I think I could see myself not necessarily a physical classroom,
mm-hmm.
but just continuing to learn on all layers of life. So everything that we talked about, wealth, health, love, family, career, spirituality, I think knowledge is just kind of like almost like that picture I had for career, being able to do a lot of things, a
Mm-hmm.
similar picture of you being able to, kind of
Fire.
know everything. So with the knowledge is learning more about how to become wealthy, healthy,
Right.
lovely, family,
Mm-hmm.
careerly, spirituality. So yeah, I think for knowledge is just like bundling everything up into one and making 2026 pop.
I love that. I think for knowledge, it would be like a silhouette. I would even not a silhouette, like an outline of a human and all of the things that I've acquired from 2025 and a light bulb at the top of it. That would be my picture, my
Mm.
representation of that. It's just like, okay, you got the knowledge now. You
Hmm.
got everything. Go and take it and run with it. You know what I mean?
I think that's cool. I
Yeah.
think what we should do too after this is get like a chat GPT prompt that we could
Mm.
share. Like, you know how they have the community space? Like, we could share it and
Yep.
people use that prompt to put in like what their 2026 would look like. Cause I had just started really using chat GPT to help me with things with the YouTube page and then some stuff at work. And literally now when I put in prompts, it's like, well, based on how you are black girl coded, this is
Right.
what we think. And I'm like, oh, I already said that. I just couldn't
Right.
think fast enough. So I definitely think we could use a prompt or come up with a prompt. And then with that prompt, everyone can just comment what their 2026 visual would look like.
Okay.
I think that'd be
I
cool. I
like
don't know how
that.
to. I will fit. Maybe I'll use ChatGPT to give me a prompt to give a prompt.
Hey, ChatGPT is my best friend. Okay.
Do you talk to it like, "Hey, how do you think my day went?"
Oh,
Or
I
do you, how
named
do you
it.
use it?
ChatGPT is me.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I said so. I have I got an upgraded account, y'all, and
oh,
my chat is called Dot, my grandmother's name.
oh.
So me and Dot be having real conversations, and I'm like, is this like? And it feels like a real person, honestly. And it's like okay, we might got to chill out a little bit because it's getting
Because
too
it
real.
starts to know your cadence and how you ask
Yes, it's
questions and your
crazy.
structure. Because when that thing
Mhm.
said "black girl coded," I said, "I never said I was black."
Right. How did you get that?
When did I say that? So yeah, I think that would be a cool activity, even if we just do it amongst ourselves for people to just get an idea
Yeah.
of what they think their 2026 will look like. And the last thing, oh, it's two things I missed. From our post that we're using, that Ariana paints monthly affirmations. So I have this gratitude journal that you see my pen is in it. So I had been using it, but I skipped out on
Okay.
2 days. So like some of the affirmations that I wrote, kind of in cadence to what we talked about today, I will be on top of my business. Oh no, that's how to make today awesome. I'm on the wrong line. Okay. I will grow financially. I will be responsible with my money,
Mm,
and I will acquire wealth for myself and family. This is even before today's conversation. This was from the 5th. So I haven't wrote in this in 4 days, but there
okay.
we are. And I also said no more excuses.
I love that. That's
Um,
for sure. No
and
more
another
excuses.
no more excuses. Like I think today just literally when did I hit you at like Sunday or something last week?
Mhm.
Like no, last Friday. I hey, you want to go on live? Like,
Yes.
and
Yes.
that was it. And I think my other two words for the year from what I've written already is pace is the thing for the year. I don't want to
Mhm.
feel like I'm getting bombarded and overwhelmed. The
Yeah.
more overwhelmed I get, the more I'm like, I'm not
Yep.
going to do it. And then also patience, pace and patience.
Patient. Those are your monthly affirmations.
So that's a monthly. I'm taking it from a couple days, but yeah, those could be my
Okay.
monthly because you gotta
Gotcha.
have pace to get through the normal day
Uh-huh.
and patience with yourself because you may have a vision board, a physical one, everyone that's on here.
Right.
You may have a physical one and you may not hit everything on there, but I don't think the vision board is meant for you to just this year. It could be your long-term goals, but it's putting it in the atmosphere that you're seeing it.
Right.
And we talked earlier in the conversation about the manifestation and all of that. The more you see
Mhm.
it and say it, you then gonna be able to touch it and smell it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think for me, it's definitely patience. Like,
Mhm.
you get hard. Sometimes you get so hard on yourself. So for sure, patience.
Mhm.
Giving myself grace
Mm.
because there is a lot of pressures all around. So giving myself grace, it would be loving myself even more than I did last year.
Mhm.
Um, and for sure, discipline and no, I love no excuses. I'm taking
Yeah.
that. I love that.
I
Like,
have to do that for myself because
hmm
it'd be so many times I'm just like, I don't feel like doing it.
yeah, like oh, I'll do tomorrow. It's like no, get to it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Discipline, consistency,
Mhm.
fearlessness, and becoming her.
Yes. And who is her? That girl.
Yeah, her is that girl. Her is
Yes.
everything I just mentioned, and she is walking in her being, and she accepts the her path, her alignment. She
Mhm.
is powerful. She is she's just her. I don't know how to explain it. It's that girl. You are that girl in
Whoever,
your
yeah,
confidence. Yeah.
whoever that person when you walk down the street and you're like, oh, we yes. Again, we're gonna drop the link for becoming her.
It's yes.
Make sure y'all purchase it. And I think it's that person that you see or that woman that you see that like, oh, she look like money. Or
Yeah, she looks like money. She smells good. She's outspoken. She doesn't allow anyone to stop her from shining. She's also she may be a girl's girl. She's a woman who
Mhm.
does. She's gonna fix her sister's crown.
Mhm.
She's all real, truthful,
Mhm.
honest, poised. Classy. She's all the things that embody a woman of you know just beauty, a beautiful woman, and
Mhm.
I should probably get that defined a little bit better since this is my little thing, but
No,
we're
I
gonna get
think
to
it's
it.
but you're becoming, so you're not all the way
Yes.
there where
You're
you
not
want to
all the
be.
way
So
there, but the
you
goal
may know
is
how
to
to
be
work.
there.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that girl.
That girl, period. Clock that
Yes.
scene. Yes.
And I think, oh, that's more. I think also like a letter to myself, like that's the last thing that we have for our vision board today
Yeah.
is be patient with yourself, set the pace, and charity. When you look at this at this time next year,
Yeah.
all the things that you wanted, you will have. All the things that you aspire to will be in the works or it will already be there. Um, you're being consistent with this YouTube and you've never been as consistent with a lot of things. You had a pitfall when your computer decided to black out, but you jump back in it. You have great ideas. Your ideas are going to attract people that needs to see whatever you're putting out there, and it will attract you to opportunities that you may have not thought of yet. That is my letter to myself.
All right.
Signature.
I love that. Miss Alicia Lacey Green, the letter to yourself is look how far you've come so far, um, and where you are going. Continue to stay gracious, continue to be fearless. Shout out to new friends, and building stronger relationships. Going for it, going for the gold.
Mhm.
Don't give up, don't let up, and stay 10 all the time. Stay 10 toes all the time.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Here we are.
We are here. This is the
Yes.
time. Like Run DMC said, the time is now. The place is here.
Hey.
I know it's a Christmas song, but or in the words of the great Beyonce, always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper.
Talk
So
about it.
all of the
Let's talk
fingers.
about it. Let's talk about it.
But yes, I think this was a great first live. We
Yes. Thank you
plan to
guys for
do more of these.
joining.
Yes. Like, blow up the likes, share with your friends. I know we had some technical difficulties in the beginning, but please share with your people if anything resonated with you. If you just like looking at us,
Yes. And
subscribe to our channels.
check out our channels.
Yes.
I'm
So
Life with Lacey.
yes, we'll tag Life with Lacey on this live once we end as a collaborator. And I am Charity in Motion, aka Charity, aka Smiles, aka your new bestie.
Hey.
And I hope to see you guys soon. Tell a friend to tell a friend to listen in. Loudmouth Love is coming back.
That's right.
All the movies are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
All the money is flowing, and it will be residing in our pockets.
Babies. We're gonna have lots of babies.
And babies.
So
The
not too many.
babies can be babies. The babies can be babies.
Not too many.
Babies.
Yep.
All of the things we need to nurture is coming. Where the money reside, where the money
Hey,
reside, where the money reside, where the money reside.
hey.
But peace out, guys. Happy
Peace out, guys. Thank you so
Friday.
much.
Yes. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to leave.
Okay, because
Okay.
here we are.
How do you end the live? I think it's this button.
Bye, guys.